Thanks so much for joining me. My name is Gretchen McCarthy and I'm a certified Pilates instructor. Today we're going to work on a back routine, and this is for people who have sort of general soreness, stiffness, tightness in the back. I know for me, as I'm getting older, I do wake up with a general stiffness, and so this really gets me mobile in the spine, gets me feeling a little bit more flexible, and helps with those aches and pains. It's not necessarily for people with serious back issues, but if you have those general issues, this might feel good for you. I don't do a lot of reps for each exercise, so if you do want to add a few more, please go ahead. And if you do like this video, please go ahead and like it. I would love to have you part of my channel. I come out with new videos every Wednesday. So again, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you down on the mat. Okay, so what I really like to do for a sore back is sort of bring my spine into all different directions, and it feels really good as I sort of twist and turn it and elongate it, and it feels fantastic. So what I want you to do is lie down. You want to get your spine neutral. So tailbone stays down and heavy on the mat, as well as your ribs, as well as your two shoulder blades and the head. You want to keep your pelvis nice and flat, so the hip bones and the pubic bone are nice and flat, sort of parallel to the ceiling. So meaning I don't want it tilting either way. So really keeping it flat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, just tighten up your abdominals without moving your bones. Inhale into the lower part of your lungs. Exhale, tighten up the abdominals, draw up the pelvic floor. Feel everything tighten like a corset. One more time. Inhale into those lower back side of your ribs. Expand those lower sides of your ribs, especially in the back. And then exhale, bring it back in like an accordion and tighten it up. This time we are going to move the bones. We're going to move the pelvis. Take an inhale, prepare. Exhale, you're just going to tilt the pelvis slightly towards you as you feel yourself pulling your hip bones up towards your rib bones. And then inhale, release it. Exhale, pull the hips towards each other, so those like hip bones towards each other to tighten, and then pull them up towards the ribs. Inhale, release. Exhale, all you're doing is pulling deep into the abdominals, feeling your abdominals move your pelvis, and then inhale, release it. Stay right here. We're going to now move the upper body. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, curl yourself up now without moving your pelvis. So now the upper part of the spine is flexing, and then you roll it back down. Inhale, nod the chin, look at the top of your knees, and then exhale, feel as if you're reaching the spine up and over, and then roll it back down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, you're not just crunching up. You're feeling yourself pulling your ribs, and you're feeling your upper spine reaching up and over. And then lower it on down. Now let's take it to some twisting. So I want you to turn to one side. Take your knees in front of your hips, and then your ankles in line with your knees. So you're making two 90-degree angles. You're going to rest on your bottom sort of elbow, a nice little cushion pillow here. And then I want you to reach your top arm long, so it's in line with your shoulder. And you're going to take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, just open up your ribs, keeping your hips stacked. Stay for an inhale as you really feel yourself sort of expand the ribs. And then on your exhale, come back to center. Try to do this without collapsing your spine, so really keep it pulled in and keep the waist long. Inhale, prepare. Exhale as you twist and move. So you're twisting from the waist. Your chest is twisting to the ceiling. Take an inhale as you really breathe into those lower parts of your lungs. Exhale, tighten up the abdominals and twist the spine. One more time. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, keep that spine long and feel yourself open the heart towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. Exhale. Close it up. All right, so switch sides. Again, making a 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle. Nice and stacked shoulders, stacked hips. Inhale, prepare. Exhale as you open it up. Open the chest to the ceiling as you take an inhale. Feel the breath going into those top ribs. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, get the spine long as you twist, keeping those hips stacked. Feel the twist happen in the abs. Breathe in on an inhale. Exhale it back. Take an inhale to prepare. And exhale. Move with your breath. Feel the movement happen. It should feel wonderful in your spine. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Come back to center. All right. Bring it here back to center. What I want you to do is get your legs long. Okay? Get your arms up towards the ceiling and then slightly behind you. You're going to dig your heels into the ground. You're going to take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, scoop your belly and stretch towards those heels. Now I want you to picture like a beach ball in front of you, and you're rounding over it with your butt bone staying down. And then slowly make your way down. And as you go down, push through the heels. So the heels push away from you as your spine reaches in opposition. Inhale, prepare, nod the chin, exhale, use your exhale to draw it in. Don't collapse into this. Feel yourself getting longer as you go over. And then roll it back down. Slowly trying to get each bone into the mat. Trying not to let your heels move back with you. Really push them forward as you go down. And inhale, nod your chin, exhale. Really feeling that nice stretch in the spine, stretch in the legs. And then roll it down one bone at a time, all the way down. Bend your knees here, okay? And I want you to get that neutral spine. And from here, we're gonna do a few bridges. So I just want you to roll your hips towards your chest like we did in the beginning. But now continue that roll as you pick up the pelvis and squeeze it up there, all right? Your shoulders should be the lowest point, then come your hips, then go your knees. Look at the top of the knees the entire time as you just melt your spine down on your mat. Really trying to get each bone down on the mat and then tilt it to a neutral. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, the hips roll to the ribs first. Then when you can't use your abs anymore and you need help, squeeze into the butt, squeeze into the hamstrings, and pick it on up. Take an inhale, prepare. Make sure your knees aren't going out wide. And then exhale. As you melt down, also press your palms into the ground. Feel that stability. And inhale, exhale, roll. Push your palms into the ground. Lift your pelvis up. Feet stay flat. Really dig your heels into the ground and roll it down. Feel yourself keeping solid on your feet as you roll it on down. Draw those knees into your chest. Give it a good stretch. And then just cross your right ankle over your left knee and pull in. Trying to kind of feel your hips squaring, so push one thigh out as you pull the other in. Feel that stretch right in that hip area. This is like a very good sciatic stretch, piriformis stretch, but I feel that sometimes when I have my sore back, it goes all the way into that muscle, so it feels good. And then switch it up, cross, pull in. Nice long neck, shoulders should stay down. Your abs should stay tight. And then pull it in. And then I want to get some extension here, so I'm going to turn it to my stomach here. And sometimes when I lie on my back and I do this work, it's a little too much. So I'm going to do it on my knees today because it feels a little bit better and I feel a little bit more in control of the movement because I can get a little bit more movement into my low back. So what I want you to do is just get a nice flat back, hands right underneath your shoulders, hips right underneath your knees, and we're going to do some cat stretches. So just want you to tuck the pelvis around, scoop the belly, and drop the head so you're looking in between your thighs. And then articulate it again. So the pelvis goes first, articulate the spine. Now squeeze the mid-back, squeeze open the shoulders and open up that heart. Come back to center. Try it again. Round it from the pelvis first. So you notice it's sort of the same movement, but we're just changing positions. Scoop the belly, drop the head. Feel your shoulder blades get nice and wide. And then from the pelvis, start to articulate the tailbone up. The spine follows, and then you go a little bit deeper as you open the heart. Now really feel yourself. Pull your shoulders back. and push your chest forward. Feel that nice extension and come to center. And one more time, tuck and round it. Round, round, round. I like to take a nice deep inhale here, really expand your ribs, and then move on the exhale. Open the heart, and you're going to start to inhale as you open and extend. Feel your spine get long, as well as feeling the shape like a bow. And then come to center and push back into a shell stretch. You can bring your hands back behind you here. And then you're going to roll it up. And then I want you to sit, and you're going to sit on both sit bones, one leg in, one leg out. This is a little mermaid. Okay, and then really trying to ground everything. I want you to reach your right arm up towards the ceiling and side stretch it over. And really feel both hips down. Open your heart towards the ceiling. And then come to center and go the other way. Now, some people have a really hard time sitting like this. If that's the case, just elevate yourself. Or you can sit cross-legged, one more each side. Feel yourself going up and over like an imaginary beach ball. You don't want to just collapse into it. And then come to center and then up and over. You can come over here, Dougie. You want to do stretches with me? Yeah, come stretch. And then come to center. And now let's switch sides. We got one more side. Switch it up. Again, if this is too much for you, sit up on a chair or elevate on a cushion, okay? So you're gonna lift up and you're gonna side stretch over. Feeling yourself really open up the ribs. Take an inhale. Sorry about that, I got my 5-year-old here with me. And then stretch it over the other way. Take a nice deep inhale. See if you can get that elbow down as your opposite hip pulls down. And then up and over the other way. Feeling yourself open your ribs. Inhale.
Mama.
And then exhale, bringing it over. Hold on a second. And then come to center. And then come to center. I don't know, I'll do it after I do this. Take an inhale. And exhale one more time. Nice deep inhale, reaching the arms up this time. And exhale. All right, good job. So I hope this helps your back a little bit. I hope it relieved some soreness, some tightness. This isn't a routine I like to do. I'll sometimes do it every day. Everyone's joining me today. How about that? Yeah, I can't really get a quiet moment to myself ever. But email me with any questions and let me know if you want to see something new, something different. I would love to give you what you need. All right, thanks so much for watching.